If you're thinking about moving to Chattanooga, there's something most real estate videos never talk about. Most people spend months researching houses, square footage, interest rates, school districts, and bedroom counts. But almost nobody talks about the thing that ultimately determines whether you'll actually be happy after you move here. Because once the boxes are unpacked and the excitement wears off, your life isn't about the house anymore. It's about your lifestyle. It's about where you spend your weekends, the routines you build, and whether where you've settled actually feels like home. That's one of the biggest things people realize after relocating to Chattanooga, Tennessee. At first, the questions are, can we afford it? How many bedrooms do we need? What's the market doing? But eventually the questions become, do we feel connected here? Are the kids thriving here? And does this lifestyle actually fit us? Because here's the truth. Two families can buy the exact same house and have completely different experiences living in Chattanooga. So when I work with relocation buyers, our conversations usually start long before we ever look at houses. Because if I'm helping you buy a house, I want to understand how you actually live. I want to know how you spend your Saturdays, what your ideal weekend looks like, and what kind of lifestyle you're hoping to create here. Because the answers to those questions usually tell us more than a Zillow search ever could. Let me show you what I mean. If hiking, mountain views, trails, and outdoor adventure are important to you, areas like Signal Mountain, Lookout Mountain, and even parts of North Chattanooga can be incredible options. You'll be close to hiking trails, scenic overlooks, outdoor recreation, and still have convenient access to the city. For buyers who really enjoy whitewater rafting, tubing, kayaking, fishing, camping, and mountain living, Cleveland and the Chattanooga-area can be a fantastic fit. Those areas offer a slower pace, more room to spread out, and easy access to some of the best outdoor recreation in East Tennessee. Most areas around Cleveland and Chattanooga are also within about 20 to 30 minutes of the Cherokee National Forest, giving you access to hiking trails, waterfalls, camping, scenic drives, and incredible mountain views. Now, maybe your ideal Saturday looks completely different from what we just talked about. Maybe you'd rather walk to a coffee shop, grab brunch with friends, stop by Publix, check out a local event, or spend the evening trying a new restaurant. If that sounds more like you, North Chattanooga, South Sides, or areas around Cambridge Square and Ooltewah may be worth exploring, depending on the vibe you're looking for. Some home buyers are looking for a neighborhood where kids are outside riding bikes, neighbors know each other by name, and families gather at parks, playgrounds, and community events. If that sounds like the lifestyle you're looking for, areas like Ooltewah, East Brainerd, and many of the newer neighborhoods tend to be especially popular. Some people move here specifically because they're looking for a little more breathing room. If that's you, we may look more toward North Georgia, Soddy Daisy, Sell Creek, or some of the mountain communities where you can enjoy larger lots, more privacy, and a slower pace of life. And for some buyers, lifestyle means having more amenities right outside their front door. Maybe you want a golf community, access to the water, walking trails, a clubhouse, or that resort-style feel where the neighborhood itself becomes part of your everyday routine. And if that sounds like you, then maybe we'll talk about communities like Black Creek, Windstone, or some of the waterfront communities around Chattanooga. Every buyer values something different, and that's exactly why no single area is perfect for everyone. One of the things I love about Chattanooga is that every area feels a little different. It's so many different communities and such a diverse mix of people living here, every part of town has its own personality. And honestly, helping people figure out which one feels like home is one of my favorite parts of relocation. Ooltewah tends to stand out for buyers who want convenience, newer neighborhoods, Cambridge Square, parks, and family-friendly growth. North Chattanooga has a completely different feel with local restaurants, coffee shops, boutique shopping, and quick access to downtown. For people who want views, hiking, quiet mornings, and a little more breathing room, Signal Mountain or Lookout Mountain may feel like a better fit. And for buyers who want more land, lower property taxes, and a different pace of life, North Georgia can open up a lot of possibilities just outside of Chattanooga. So a huge part of what I do is helping people figure out not just which home fits them, but which lifestyle fits them best. And honestly, I love that part. I love getting to recommend favorite coffee shops, local restaurants, hiking spots, parks, churches, weekend activities, and all the places that start making a city feel like home. Because when people relocate, they aren't just changing cities, states, or addresses. They're rebuilding their routines from scratch. They're finding new favorite places, creating a new normal, And that can feel exciting and overwhelming at the same time. So my goal is always to make the process feel a little less stressful and a lot more personal. Of course, lifestyle is only part of the equation. In our conversations, we also talk about strategy because that matters too. We talk about current market conditions, what different price points look like, commute times, property taxes, HOAs, insurance expectations, and negotiation strategies. And if someone is investing, buying a second home, or relocating with long-term wealth goals in mind, we talk about those numbers too. But I never want clients to feel like they're just another transaction. That might look like FaceTime tours or neighborhood drive-bys to help with those relocating from out of state, or grabbing coffee and talking through different areas. For out-of-state buyers, it may mean sending detailed video tours so they can view the home from miles away. It can also mean connecting people with movers, contractors, lenders, insurance agents, or even just sharing where the locals actually go for dinner. Because relocation is personal, and I truly love helping people feel connected in this area. At the end of the day, my job isn't just helping someone buy a house in Chattanooga. It's helping them feel excited about building a life here. So if you've considered relocating to Chattanooga or North Georgia, I'd love to help however I can, even if you're still early in the process. If you're not sure which area fits you best, drop one thing you're looking for in a lifestyle below. Whatever matters most to you, I'll help point you in the right direction, because the best relocation plans usually start long before anyone ever starts house hunting. Feel free to reach out, ask questions, or drop them in the comments. And be sure to subscribe for more.